You know what really bugs me? The fact that he's a robot and he has a better goatee than I do. Don't stare. Hey, what's up YouTube land? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Generations Deluxe Class Scourge. So here we are. There he is, another awesome update, and we'll just get right down to it. Here is the updated Scourge in what is apparently some kind of stealth, what I'm sure on the packaging will be referred to as a stealth jet. But very nicely done. I really like this design. I think it's very cool. I think it's definitely an improvement from the Cybertronian canoe that he used to be. At least that's what I always thought he was. A big Cybertronian canoe. But he does retain a little bit of his G1-ness, because he's had this little part right here. And if you want, you actually can kind of bring his head up. You want to get that effect. Why not? Dare I say, why not? And then it's a little bit of a pain in the ass to get it back down. Get it down there. There you go. Yeah, very nicely done. The one thing I love about this alt mode is the fact that there is basically no undercarriage. I mean, he has landing gears here, and they're just molded, and they just fold right in. And when you fold in the landing gears, you will see that there is no undercarriage whatsoever. There is no robot junk hanging under this jet. It is pretty much as perfectly streamlined as you can get. And that is just amazing. It's pretty much, I actually believe that this could really fly because there isn't a giant hunk of robot hanging under it. I mean, that's just, to me, that's engineering right there. That is superb engineering. Very nicely done. Nice Decepticon symbol right there. Little bits popping out there. But yeah, very cool. And for comparison, here we have classic Starscream. Now, as you can see, Scourge is a lot shorter than a classic Seeker, but his wingspan is much more impressive. So, you got that right there. And, that's pretty much it. He does have clip points. He can support the clips. He has a clip point right here at the top of his head, basically, and right under here, right under the wings, there are two clip points right there. So you can actually armor him up. So if you have some clip system weapons, can't take them, just clip them right on there. So you can have a gun on top of his head, or you could have, guns under his wings. And you can really arm him to the teeth in his alt mode, which is pretty cool. I'm loving this clip system. I'm loving it. But that's basically it. So we'll get down to transformation. So what you want to do is, you want to take the wings, untab them, just kind of bring them down and out of the way. You want to come in here, lift up this panel, and that will free up the legs. Well, if you untab it, you have to untab it from the bottom too. Yep, just like that. And that will free up the legs. And then you split them. And you just extend the legs down. Like so. Then you take the nose section and bring it down, and there's your foot. And take it, bring it down, there's your foot. And we're going to leave the legs like this for the time being, just for now. Now, at this point, you want to take the head, rotate it up, and then you pull up on his head, and it will snap into place. Right there. Now you're going to take this whole wing assembly, and it's going to rotate up, like so. And there are two tabs right here, and they're going to tab into those slots right there, and surround that little jet thruster, and keep that in place, like so. And that'll basically hold that head assembly in place. Now, For the arms, you want to take them and pull them out until you hear a snap. That doesn't mean you broke it. That just means, oh, there you go. He is a little bit fiddly, but... And once you have them out, you want to bring this whole section up. And you see that brings his chest up. Like so. And then you bring the shoulders the rest of the way up. And they just slot in to the shoulders. Like so. And now you can take the waist, rotate it 180, and now we can straighten his legs out. Like so. Oh, and the wings. The wings are actually on a double hinge here. So you basically take them, kind of fold them in on themselves, and they'll just tab in right in this little slot right here. It doesn't lock into place, but that is where they're supposed to go. Just tab right in there, and you can take them and angle them down like that. Now for the arms, you want to take them, rotate them up like so. You want to take this section, fold it out, take this section, fold it out, pull the arm out, rotate it down, and you'll see here there's a slot right there, and it'll go right into that tab. And just give it a little push there so it goes flush. Then you bring the forearm forward, and there's a slider right here. And that'll bring that hand out, showing off his nicely manicured fingers. Isn't that lovely? Now you see the same thing on the other side here. Bring that out, bring that out. Pull the whole assembly out, rotate it 180, and just tab it into place. Bring the hand out. And there you go, people. There you have Generations Scourge in his robot mode. And this thing is very cool. He's a little bit hard to stand, though. Maybe it's just mine. The leg joints seem to be a little loose. But he actually does stand fairly well once you kind of get his feet in the right position here, which I can't do. There it goes. But yes, very, very cool. We'll get in close here on his head. A very, very nice head sculpt. He does have the killer goatee going on there. And I love it. You know why? Because he's Scourge. He's Scourge the Tracker. And ladies, he is single. At least that's what his Facebook page says. Ooh, Galvatron poked me. I can't tell you how much time he spends on that frickin', what do they call it, Cafe World? Oh my god. I can't even begin to tell you how much time he spends on that. But anyway. Very awesome, awesome figure. Now, if you've seen pictures of this guy, you probably already know that he's supposed to have weapons. And you obviously saw how streamlined he was in his alt mode. You didn't see any place where weapons clipped. So you're probably asking yourself, hey, EmGo, where are the weapons? I'll show you. We're going to turn him around here. And we're going to open up his wings. Oh, look! There's some weapons. Oh, look! More weapons. That's right, people. The weapons store in his wings. And that is just too freaking cool. And one thing you could do, if you really want to, I like doing this, but actually leave these wings open and kind of give them kind of a cape, kind of bat wing look. And I personally like that. I think that looks cool. But yeah, so you have the gun, which comes in two parts. You just take this barrel, fold it up. I don't know why the barrel isn't the same color as the rest of the gun, though. That kind of bugs me. But then you have this other part here, which does have a clip, and we'll clip in right here so you can have the super gun. And unfortunately, I did try it, but for some reason, this clip is way too small, and it actually will not clip in to the top of his head, and it won't clip under the wings, which is kind of unfortunate. But, hey, maybe I'm doing something wrong, but, or maybe it's just mine, but this clip is just, it's too small to clip onto him. I don't know why. But, yeah, you can have the gun combined, or if you want, you can actually take this little gun here and flip another handle down. And he can dual wield. That's right, people. He can dual wield weapons. And that is just too cool. I mean, I really like the way this figure came out. And he is very posable. He has ball jointed head. The arms can do a full 360. They can go in and out. Elbow joint, they swivel at the elbow. He does have a waist joint. Hips are on a ball joint. You get a thigh swivel. Knees have a very good range of motion, and that's due to transformation. And his feet are on a ball joint, so they can pretty much go wherever you want. They do pivot very nicely, so you can get some good extreme poses out of them if you want. So yeah, this guy is just too cool. I really like that we finally got an updated Scourge. I love that Hasbro's finally listening to us and giving us the figures that we've been wanting. And just for comparison here, we'll bring in his buddy Cyclonus Minus and his Armada. And we'll bring in the big boss Galvatron. And just because he created them or recreated them, however you want to put it, why not? We'll even bring in Unicron's crotch. Awkward. But anyway, would I recommend this figure? Hell, yes, I recommend this figure. It's very cool. It's an awesome update. The transformation is just, it's fun to transform. It's intricate, but it's fun to transform. And I would definitely recommend him 100%. So I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Transformers Generations Deluxe Class Scourge. And this is EmGo, rolling out.